So today we have two of the greatest acrobats in all of comics going head to head, and some would consider them copycats. Nightwing versus Daredevil. So, Daredevil. As a young kid, Matt Murdock was exposed to a radioactive isotope after saving a blind old man who was about to get hit by a truck that was carrying it. Due to this, he went blind, but the rest of his senses were heightened tremendously, and he gained something called a radar sense. His radar sense acts as echolocation, allows him to see 360 degrees around him at all times. If he concentrates, he can hear something 5 miles away in a noisy New York City, and he can even hear people's heartbeats so he can tell if they're lying or not. He can touch a word written on a paper and make out the word just by touching it. He's known as one of the best acrobats in the MCU, uh, with his agility being on par with Black Widow's. But it's not quite as great as Spider Man's, but he can consistently dodge bullets. For a human, he's very durable. He's taken blows from the Hawk and just kept fighting. He has shown fear before, but his fearlessness is borderlining sociopathic. This is why he's known as the man without fear. He's a master martial artist, being a master of boxing, Muay Thai, Kung Fu, Judo, Aikido, Capoeira, Taekwondo, Eskrima, Ninjutsu, and Pro Wrestling. He's a master of stealth and an expert marksman. His only weapons are his two batons. He can throw these at enemies with great accuracy, and with his radar sense, he can bounce these off walls and hit opponents from the side or behind. Even though he doesn't kill, he's very violent in combat, and his only weakness is sonic based weapons due to his enhanced hearing. And in the other corner, we have Nightwing. Dick Grayson was Batman's first Robin until he decided to be his own hero, known as Nightwing. He's one of the best fighters in DCU, due to his extensive training while under Batman's wing. He's a master martial artist, being a master in judo, aikido, boxing, eskrima, capoeira, hapkido, ninjutsu, savate, stick fighting, and kung fu. He's in peak physical conditioning, but his agility is what he's most known for. Batman once said that Dick was the best human acrobat in the world. This was said by Batman, who is also a great acrobat. His suit is not bulletproof, but he lives by the motto move faster, get hit less. He can consistently dodge bullets. Just like Batman, Dick carries many gadgets, like his own version of the batarangs, sonic batarangs, EMPs, a grappling hook, explosives, smoke pellets, and his two trusty batons as his primary weapons. Dick is also a genius. He's a great engineer and hacker, along with being a great strategist, tactician, and detective, which makes sense since Batman is known as the world's greatest detective, and he was his sidekick. He was a founding member and leader of the Teen Titans before they broke up, and he's a master of stealth. So their fighting skill are more or less equal. They're equals, more or less. And physically, I give it to Daredevil because he's more durable. He's done more durable things like taking blows from the Hawk, like I said, and just kept fighting. So Daredevil, he has his radar sense. He has his hand senses. He's more durable. He's more violent, and he shows no fear. Nightwing, he has many gadgets. He's smarter in the fields of engineering, hacking, and he's a strategical genius. So these two are very closely skilled. Like I said, they're both going to utilize their great agility. Dick is going to see how violent and how durable Matt is and start using his gadgets. Daredevil will show no fear and just keep pressing the fight. This is Daredevil's downfall because Dick will figure out he's blind and is relying on his other senses, most notably hearing, and will use his sonic batarangs. And as soon as Nightwing pulls this out, Daredevil's done due to his enhanced senses, and he's weak toward sonic weapons. As soon as he pulls it out and uses it, like I said, he's done. Nightwing should get the win. Uh, I don't know how many times. Let's say 6 out of 10 times. Nightwing Dick Grayson wins 6 out of 10 times because it's going to take him a while to figure this out, and Daredevil should get a few wins beforehand. But Nightwing wins the majority. Like and subscribe, all the great stuff. See y'all later.